was like, hey,
Go Booty,
nigga, get your cake.
go Booty,
Even though niggas gon' hate,
go
yo, Booty.
go Booty, go Booty.
Hey, they cheering for the champ like I got a title. Everybody take a stand on my arrival. I'm running shit, I ran like I jogged a mile. And got more verses than a lot of Bibles. Alright, welcome back to Boost Basement. Today, we got an absolute fucking genius in the building. Jhazzy Wolf.
Hello, hello, hello. How y'all doing?
How y'all doing out there? So, you know, I start the podcast the same every episode. Mm-hmm. How you doing mentally?
I'm doing good. I'm doing okay. It'd be a lot going on, but I feel like I'm managing everything very well. Okay. So I'm doing pretty good mentally.
How are you managing?
Good.
Wait, what are you doing to manage?
Oh, honestly, I'm just staying true to the process. I'm trusting the process. I'm having faith in the Most High. And, you know, I'm listening to the signs that surround me, and I'm just keeping towards my path, keeping towards my goals. That's what's keeping me focused.
Okay. So you know you're like a genius, right? Like, do you know that?
Yeah.
You know that? Okay.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. Because I'm like, what you're doing is fucking genius. The whole Wolf Wednesdays thing. We're gonna talk about that, of course.
Thank you.
How did I know you're probably everybody asked you this, but what made you start Wolf Wednesday?
Man, I do get this question a lot, but it's okay. I have like a answer that's already prepared. So, I'm from here, born and raised, Denver, Colorado. But when I was younger, I moved to California. So when I was 17, I eventually went off on my own, and I went to San Diego. Yeah. And I didn't know anybody. Okay. So I'm trying to think, how can I get tapped in with the music industry? Like, how can I be around other people who make music? Because I knew deep down inside, all I ever wanted to do was do music. So here I am in California. I'm like, what can I do? So I went to open mics. And that's what really got myself out there. It's what gave me the confidence to make me realize this is something that I actually could be successful at. And I always knew that, but that's what exposed me to being around other people trying to do the same thing with the same goals. And then I went to like different open mics every single night. And I always thought I want to bring this energy back to my city. The first open mic I went to was called Black Expression, which is still around today, 7 years later. And I went to like their second or their third event ever when they first started. Okay. And I still keep tapped in with them to this day too. And I always thought, like, I need to bring this back to my city. This is just so amazing. And when I moved back here 3 years ago, I moved back here 4 years ago, and I was living here for like a year, and I thought, like, you know, I want to do something like that here. Right. And then Wolf Wednesdays was born. I just wanted to bring that same stuff here. I want to give people those same sort of opportunities I had.
Okay. That's nice. Do you still go to open mics out there?
Not really so much anymore. I need to make it back to Black Expression. Black Expression is still going on. No, I never did a Wolf Wednesdays. I used to do something called Talent Tuesdays. Okay. It would have been Wolf Wednesdays, but the Wednesday at the venue we were at this time, the Wednesday was already taken. They had like EDM Wednesdays or something. It was like, you do Tuesday. So I called it Talent Tuesdays, and I tried to do it, but look, y'all, I would do Talent Tuesdays. On the days I have to do Wolf Wednesdays, I would run Talent Tuesdays, go home, get my bag together, drive an hour away to the airport, hop on a plane, get here at like 8 a.m, try to sleep, but it'd be hard because I had to go to Wolf Wednesdays that night. And then I go home the next day.
Are you one of those people?
I do sleep on the plane.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I do. I fly so much. I just put some headphones on, put something on the TV, on my iPad, and then I keep a blanket with me, a headrest, and I just get comfortable. I go to sleep.
That's it.
I go to sleep. Sometimes I work on stuff. I write stuff down. I think about my goals and stuff like that. It's like a time when you have no phone. Right. So I be in my head sometimes too on the on the airplane. You ain't got no real you have everything you have is stuff you have to pre-download. Right. So sometimes I do be thinking about stuff, writing notes down. But for the most part I sleep.
I feel that. I feel that. And just because you're still going back and forth too now.
Still going back and forth, yeah. I ended up leaving. When I was living here when I started Wolf Wednesdays, but then I wanted to move back to California, but I didn't want to stop Wolf Wednesdays. So I just kept it going, just not as frequently. It used to be every Wednesday.
Right. Now it's, every two?
Basically every 2 Wednesday. The first, the second, and the third. The second and the last Wednesday.
Second and last. Okay. So y'all make sure y'all, you know what I'm saying, Wolf Wednesdays.
Wolf Wednesdays, the second and the last Wednesday. The next one's April 10th.
April 10th. Mark that on your calendar. So that's why you started Wolf Wednesdays. You just wanted to bring that energy. Now we want to know, how do you feel about people who started open mic after you?
There's a lot of open mics now. There was some other open mics that were before Wolf Wednesdays, but it wasn't consistent, like on like a weekly basis. At least that I thought at the time. I tried to find them, but I couldn't. Now there's so many other platforms, and it's great. I love it. I think it's great for the city. I do. I've been to Beast Bodega one time. Okay. But I don't have like a lot of time when I come out here to be quick, so I try to up and leave. But I always try to share these other open mics, because one thing about what got me started is I didn't just go to just one open mic. I didn't just go to Black Expression. I went to Black Expression. I forget the other ones I went to. I got to remember their names. But I went to this other one at this venue called Lestat's. Then I went to another one. And some nights I would hit 3 open mics in one night. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. It be kind of cliquish out here sometimes. I feel like the other platforms and the other people that go to those platforms, they don't always want to go here. They be like, oh, I'm going here. And they don't think like, well, why don't you go to all those places? Why don't you get triple, quadruple exposure, you know?
I don't know. I think people get comfortable with who they're comfortable with. I don't know. How you feel about that? Well, that's just,
I don't think that's how you're not going to be successful being comfortable.
Right.
You got to be uncomfortable. You got to put yourself in them uncomfortable rooms and them uncomfortable conversations so you could overcome that, you know?
Right.
So, I don't know. People, it's just cliquish out here. Like I just said the other day on Facebook, like there's all this stuff going on, but sometimes it seems like there's a divide. Everybody will complain about a lack of community, you know, which is true. There is a lack of community, but there also are a lot of communities. So it's not really the same anymore. It's to a point where it's not a lack of community. It's like a lack of unity. And a lack of all the different communities coming together and all moving as one, you know? And it's like, I don't know what it is sometimes.
That was fucking well put right there.
Thank you. Thank you.
That image.
Thank you. Yeah.
So that's what you're trying to do, basically. With the whole, you know.
I just want us to all come together. I want everybody to know everybody. Right. Like I was thinking I need to make like a Wolf Wednesdays group chat, or I need to start sharing to everybody in Wolf Wednesdays all the other opportunities for local artists to go to.
I think there's a website. It just tells you like every open mic in Denver.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, I used to get on that shit because like that was a long ass time ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's.
It's all kinds of.
But it wouldn't be just hip hop. Like there'd be bands playing. Like there's an open mic every day of the week though.
There are.
I don't know if that website is still
every
there.
Week. I searched. I was scattered around to a lot of open mics when I first started this in like 2021, and I couldn't find any ones that were. Probably, maybe I was looking in the wrong places, but I couldn't find any ones that were the same the targeted audience that I was going for, my same demographic. A lot of these open mics were more like older people or people that are playing instruments or comedy or poetry. Yeah. And that's cool and everything. Those people are still welcome to come to Wolf Wednesdays, but I would be the only hip hop R&B artist there.
Right.
Like there were no other R&B artists, there were no rappers there, so it was just like
yeah.
We need something for all of us.
I've been there before. I definitely
You know what I'm talking about. And it's cool sometimes because when you go there, you stand out. You're going to leave with maybe some new fans because you're going to be the most different actor the whole night.
Yeah, a few connections. It'd be cool.
Yeah, that's a good way to promote yourself to that.
So speaking of that music, right? Because you brought it up.
Okay, let's get into it.
What are you doing musically? I want to say, before you say this, I want to say your beat selection it's like top notch.
Hey, thank you. It's gonna get crazier when I really link up with like a producer that could make the beats that's in my head and like get them out. Or shit, maybe one day I'll start making beats. But I got music coming soon.
Okay, what you got going?
Coming soon. So speaking of me traveling back here from California to Colorado, I have a project that I'm gonna drop. It's gonna be called California. So it's gonna be maybe 4 or 5 songs. I'm not sure. I'm still debating on the list.
Okay.
But it's gonna be coming real soon. I'm gonna be pushing it hard. And then I got some singles too. But with summer coming, I'm planning out my drops. I got so much in the vault.
Okay.
So
you got a lot of shit?
I got a lot of shit.
Okay.
I mix and master all my own stuff.
Do you?
So I record myself. I got a home studio. So it's like I just been sitting on records, making more records, and
what program you using?
Pro Tools.
Pro Tools. Okay. Damn, you mixed all that shit that I listened to?
What's out? I've done in studios. I'm trying to think. Do I have anything out that I mixed myself? I actually don't. Everything that's out, I did not mix. But my new music that I'm about to drop is all
it's
mixes.
all you.
Yeah, but what I have performed at Wolf Wednesdays, that'd be my mixes. That'd be at Wolf Wednesdays. The Doubt It that I just dropped a music video, like a mic drop video. Doubt It, that was my mix. I mixed that myself.
Wait, on what, Instagram?
It's on YouTube too.
I'm gonna check your mix game out. I ain't heard you mix.
Play it. Yeah, I mixed that one myself.
Where was your headspace at in that song? Doubt It. She's like, you niggas are lying.
You want to listen? You know what? Nobody ever asked me this before. I was leaving Wolf Wednesdays.
Oh shit.
I was on my way home from Wolf Wednesdays. And I don't know, like, I just felt like I had been listening to all these spiels about, I know this person, I got this going on, I got this going on. And in my mind, all I could think all night was like, I doubt it. So I got home, I like envisioned it in my head, and I honestly on my way home, I went on YouTube, and I had to get it out. Like, I already was, like, coming up with it. I think I came up with, like, the first bar in the hook, like, same bitch, new money, cold heart, or something. Yeah. I came up with something for it. And I found a beat quick. Honestly, I picked, like, one of the first beats that I was vibing with. I just wanted to come up with something dope. And I have this app called BandLab.
Okay.
So I was in the car on my way home. I pulled over halfway home, and I pulled out my BandLab. And I put my headphones in and I just started recording it, and I made the hook and some of the first verse, and I took it home. I'm gonna have to drop some of this story so y'all can hear the first version and Doubt It from my phone. And I flew back and I got right in the studio and I made it, and then I made the first verse, and then I made the second verse like a couple weeks later. But yeah, I was leaving the Wolf Wednesdays, and I just felt like I just been. I don't know. A lot of people, sometimes they come and they say, I do this, I do that. And it's not just at Wolf Wednesdays, but I obviously Wolf Wednesdays, I'm having a lot of conversations. And that night I was really feeling it. Like, it must have been somebody capping to me about something. Maybe they weren't capping, but sometimes I feel like if you're talking about it like this, you're trying to convince me.
Yeah, right.
You're lying.
I know how those people are, man.
Yeah, like, so I'll be running into that sometimes at Wolf Wednesdays. So
I ran into a nigga downtown. He was like, I got a song with Lil Wayne. I'm like, it's like, all right, nigga. Like,
oh my gosh.
You know what I'm saying? I doubt it.
Right. Man, and then being a female too, and niggas be trying to run game on us.
I don't know. Yeah. We
just be in our head like, some females let it slide. Me, like, I don't even listen. I could tell from the jump if you're sometimes some of it checks out. Sometimes I'm not always right. Like, okay, he actually was telling the truth. This person really was who they say they was, but it's just like, I don't know. I don't like people that brag when we're having conversations, and I don't even know you like that, and then you feel like you gotta tell me your whole resume.
Right.
This ain't an interview. We're not in a consultation.
Right.
Just you can tell me about some of the stuff that you're doing, but there's a way where it comes off like, I doubt it.
Right. That's funny.
Yeah.
A lot of what I was getting last night, just going through that whole. Because, I don't even come out, Jhazzy. I came out for Wolf Wednesdays.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
A lot of people thought I was like charging for the podcast and shit. I'm like, nah, you gotta be cold. Like, I'm gonna pick you out. Like, they were trying to buy their way on. I'm like,
So that's good for you to know.
right. I mean, I could charge,
But you still should not, just because they're trying to buy their way on. If they suck, like, money can't buy. Sometimes some podcasters will allow it, but you should still be selective.
no, I want you to be tight.
Yeah, like
You know what I'm saying? Like, I want you to be, you know what I'm saying? Like, something I'm fucking with. So, another thing I wanted to ask you about music. I just want you to do it. Like, how did you even come up with that? The how? Oh, that should, like, how do it? I can't do it.
the
You do
sing
it.
howl or
Yes,
like
the sing.
I'm trying to think and I don't even know. Now I don't even know how I do it.
Do the how.
I don't know.
Do the regular how.
Oh, when I was
And then
like,
you just sung it.
oh,
at
I
the
was
end.
like, ow.
That shit was hard.
Yeah, or I'll be like, ow, or something. Like, I'll be humming it.
That shit was hard.
I'll put a howl in some of my songs too, like an actual howl, but then I add auto tune on it.
Yeah.
On the howl, yeah.
Are
The wolves
you
be singing with me.
Oh my god. Do you actually like wolves?
I do.
You do?
I do actually like wolves. I love them.
Why?
I didn't get it. Honestly, Jhazzy Wolf came like afterwards, and I didn't start learning about wolves until later, but I like dogs.
Okay.
You know, and I like the wolves are majestic. You know, like they move in packs and
Right.
like they pair up. Like, I don't know, they're just so beautiful. Just the way wolves move and like sacred. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of like ancient like tribes used to like really like look at
Fuck with
them
wolves
like,
and shit.
yeah, like, you know, they're spiritual animals. Like they hold like a lot of symbolism behind them. And it's just like being a wolf means dominance, being like on top, like especially like an alpha wolf, like or omega wolf. It just resembles like being strong. You know what I'm saying? So I do this. Honestly, wolves is not my favorite animal. I won't lie. A wolf is not my favorite
That question
animal.
was coming.
But I do love wolves. Okay, I like horses as my favorite animal. But what
Horses.
Jazzy horse was that
Right.
gonna be? They was
Are there
gonna
different
grill
type
me
of
up
wolves?
with that one. I set myself up for that. Now just wait.
Right, Jazzy horse. Jazzy pony and shit.
Yeah.
But are there
That's a
different
funny
type of wolves? Do you know?
There are different type of wolves.
What's your favorite type of wolf?
You know what? I'm about to do some research about wolves. I'm gonna figure it out. But I saw this documentary on Netflix about the sea wolves.
Sea wolves.
Sea wolves. Those wolves are pretty cool.
Like they can swim?
They live by the sea.
That's it? They just live by the sea?
Mm-hmm. They're not really sea. I don't think that's like you know how that's not their science name. They probably have a
Right.
different name, but they have different type of wolves. Like just like dogs, how there's like
Right,
pit
that's what I was
bulls,
thinking, like, there gotta
labs, but
be.
like it's kind of similar like that with wolves. They have different types, but it's based off of like the areas that they are from because they move in packs.
Right.
You know, so it could be Siberian. I don't know what type of wolves there are, so I know there ain't no Siberian wolf. I'm just making that one up, but they have different wolves for the different areas that the wolves are. What you
So-
think about how they just released all them wolves in Colorado? You know about that?
I did not know about
They
that.
released
Where they at?
hundreds of wolves in the mountains back into the wild because
Really?
back in the day, Colorado killed off all the wolves by poisoning them and hunting them down because they was killing their livestock. So they literally killed all the wolves off. I think just in the last year, they passed that they're gonna reintroduce wolves into the wild. I'm thinking like, y'all reintroducing wolves. I've been here. What you talking about? I've been out here, but we'll take it. We need more. But yes, wolf. There's like a new Colorado license plate too with a wolf on it. Before you know it, a wolf is gonna be the Colorado state animal. Just wait. Wolves
Do we have a
is
state animal?
maybe. It's a wolf.
It's you?
Yes, sir. Hello, Jhazzy Wolf.
So how'd you get that name? Like,
It started with just Jhazzy. I was
Right.
going by just Jhazzy alone. A lot of people think my real name is Jasmine. It's not.
I thought that.
It's not Jasmine. If some people say it, I just let it slide because you meant to say Jazzy, but it's not. It's Yasmin. But that's like so complicated. Like people have messed that up my whole life. Like I tell them my name, they still say Yasmin, or they're like, huh? You know, so I'm like, man, I need something that flow more. So like I could have did Yazzie, but Jazzy just had like a flow to it. When I was moving to San Diego, me and my friend were like trying to come up with like I was like, let me just come up with a nickname because I never had a nickname before. Everybody always called me by my name, which was like a blessing and a curse because people always mess it up. So I'm like, I need something I could just tell people that's just gonna flow. Some people that know me for real call me Jhazzy, but Jhazzy it
sounds more
it's
music.
set. It sounds more music.
Yeah.
It's set with me. So then when the Wolf came in when I was trying to pick my name on Instagram, Jhazzy was taken. Yeah. I had to come up with a ending. So I'm like, I don't know, Jhazzy this, Jhazzy that. And then I just thought, okay, let me just put Jhazzy Wolf. I was filtering out through all this stuff and just Jhazzy Wolf stuck. And one day I was going to perform somewhere and they put my artist name on the flyer as Jhazzy Wolf.
So you roll with it.
Yeah, and I was like, you know what? I ain't mad at that. I'm going to let it go. And then when they announced me, they said, oh, this is Jhazzy Wolf. Then I would start going places and people would be like, we got the wolf in the building. So I'd be like, just make it like my friends, you know, they were just joking with me, calling me a wolf. So I was like, you know what? We're going to stick with that. We going to brand. I'm Jhazzy Wolf now. I'm going to brand the fuck out of being a wolf.
Like that.
Because it just made branding for me easier.
So now you're a wolf. But it's not your favorite animal.
No, but I do love wolves.
Why a horse?
I always loved horses growing up. I used to be obsessed with unicorns. I believe they was real until I was like way too old. Oh, still now in my mind, I'm like, you know, maybe they probably are.
You think they're out here?
Maybe not anymore, but I don't know. It just maybe on another planet. But I really used to love unicorns, and I always used to go horseback riding when I was younger. I don't know how to ride them for real. It would just be like, you know, we could just pay to go ride the horse. But I always did that on my birthday. I always just love horses. I just like riding them, and those are also majestic animals too.
Yeah.
But I got older, I learned they're smart, but they ain't smart like no wolf. Okay, they're not strategic. They spook real easy. They could be kind of ditzy. So, but I love a wolf or a horse because of that. Like just growing up with my experiences with them.
Have you seen a wolf in real life?
I have. There's a wolf sanctuary in Colorado Springs, I think, or down that way.
It is.
And I've been there
before,
and I haven't seen a wolf in the wild. I've seen coyotes before, but I went to the wolf sanctuary before. So I love that. It was before I was even Jhazzy Wolf. It was when I was a kid with my grandma.
Okay.
But I've seen it there.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I need to take a trip back there. Now you got me.
You should. You really should.
Yeah. There's more than one. There's like 3 of them.
Is it?
Out here in Colorado. No. Yeah. Wolves used to roam free out here before we done came and took it over.
And they
Isn't that crazy? I had no idea.
Ain't that dangerous?
There's like history with wolves in Colorado for real.
That makes sense though, if you think about it.
In the mountains, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, why y'all killed off the wolves, but the mountain lions and the bobcats and all that got to stay.
They're not eating their livestock though.
They still be eating their livestock, but it wasn't the same like a wolf. Wolves was
probably tearing that shit up.
They knew what they was doing. Wolves are smart. Like they're like almost like dogs too. Dogs can be very, very smart. So just think about that. They probably was out there strategically communicating and shit.
It might be. So sticking back to the music though. Do niggas still gotta be careful with you?
Absolutely. Yeah. They absolutely need to be careful with me. Not only do they have to be careful with me, but I do got a nigga. Okay. So it's like, you really need to be careful with me now. Because before when I made that song, it was like, be careful with me, you know, and I meant like, I don't want to hurt nobody. But now it's like, I don't know, you really got to be careful with me now. It's a different type of careful.
Now what is it? What is it? You hurting people? You hurting feelings out here?
Yeah, I am. Rejection is hard. Everybody gets rejected. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's like, careful how you approach me.
Okay.
Because, you know, I don't want to hurt nobody. It's a no. It's a no-go.
Okay. So you got a nigga now.
Yes.
So no more friends with benefits.
The song was about him.
Oh, shit.
So it's like, that'll tell you who I am as a person. That shit don't work.
Well, I mean, I think I remember you talking about that on the last episode you were on. And then also 2023 is about your dog.
Yeah, she went missing. Somebody took her.
What kind of dog was
she
it?
actually got stolen. She looked like a little wolf. We got her in Mexico.
Oh, damn.
But she was like a husky Malamute, and she had 2 different colored eyes. And like she like got outside on her own, and we went looking for her. It was only like 10 minutes she was lost, and somebody took her, and we were so sad. And I thought it was like the end of the world. And I'm like, that's what that song came about.
Man, that's so sad.
Somebody stole her, and then we put all these signs up, and somebody called us later and was like, "Oh, I know where your dog is. My friend took him, and I think it's messed up. So I'm gonna go bring the dog. I'm gonna go get the dog and bring him back."
Oh, damn.
Brought the puppy back to us.
That's crazy.
That is crazy.
Is that the saddest song you ever wrote?
No. My sad songs, man, probably won't ever come out.
They're never coming out?
No.
Too personal?
Too personal. Man, I got some messed up songs. Yeah.
Do you? Like about people and shit? You be writing about people?
Yeah, I'll be writing about my experiences. So, I mean, yeah, if I had a fucked up experience with you, I might have talked about it in one of my songs. It's true. I got one song, like, it's like about, like, I was in a fucked up relationship. And, like, some of the lyrics, I'm trying to think, some of the lyrics are like, don't make me go there. Like, talking about, like, really, like, you got me so fucked up. Like, I'll fucking kill you. Like,
You're mad.
Yeah, I was really mad.
Shit.
And, like, it was just, like, I don't know. It was a messed up song. Maybe one day I'll bring it out. But it was, like, it was a domestic situation going on. It was a little bit abusive physically.
Oh, no.
Not that physical, but more mentally. Very mentally abusing. So, like, I was, like, at the end of it, and I wrote this song about it, kind of, like, about how I was feeling, you know. And it's dark. It's a dark song. I can't even listen to it sometimes because I was, like, fighting demons in real life, you know. Damn. So it's like, it was like something I just needed to release and just get out. Yeah. Sometimes I think about maybe I'll perform it at Wolf Wednesdays, but no.
No, don't do that.
It's not. It's like a gospel type. It's not really gospel, but it's not hip hop either. Like, it's its own type of genre.
Yeah, don't do that one. Don't. So you got other songs though. Like, you should just put out like some of your other shit. Let us know the other part of Jhazzy Wolf.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? As
I got
a
some
full
good shit
collective
about like coming up and just you be struggling and coming out to struggle. That's really what I've been talking about right now because I've been through some stuff. You know, I was struggling for a while, didn't have nowhere to stay, homeless, sleeping in cars, jumping house to house, and like that's what I talk about. Just being down and like
coming up out of it.
Now you see me up, everybody want to come around, but you know, where would you at when I was down? Like that's what I'm talking about right now, and just staying true to your goals, staying true to your vision, stuff like that. But then sometimes I get a little on my like dominant, like, you know, like just on my, I just get on my shit sometimes. I get a little, I talk my shit sometimes. I be talking about shit.
Talking that shit.
But mainly it's just, I'm trying to make more happy music because before I used to make a lot of like heartbreak songs, like fuck niggas, get money. And I still want to talk about get money, and it is still fuck niggas, but now it's like a different way I want to relay that message. Right. You know? Okay.
So you put more tax on your worth or what?
Ooh, yeah, tax on my worth. Ooh, that's a good one.
That's my favorite one.
I still got to I'm always going to have a tax on it, okay?
You put more on it. Just keep adding more.
When I made that song, the tax was like real low. Y'all should have got with me then. Because now the tax is like, whew.
It's only going up. Mm-hmm. Damn. So what's the tax now? If we used to throw a number out.
$1 trillion.
Trillion? $1 trillion. Why?
Because that's just my worth. There is really no price on my worth, honestly.
Right, okay, there we
go. So, like, the tax is like, you can't, like, there really ain't even, the price is just, what's the word I'm looking for? There's a word I'm looking for. The price is just too high. It's unreachable. It's out of reach.
Limitless.
It's like almost limitless, like non-existent. Okay. So, the tax is like...
Damn,
priceless.
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 Yeah. The tax is priceless.
So you have came a long way.
How long you been doing music?
I've been doing music pretty much my whole life, but taking it serious,
Life.
like taking it serious, probably like 7 years, 6, 7 years.
7 years?
now. Yeah, about 7 years. I want to say when I recorded my first song.
So how was
7
that
years.
process leading up to now?
A lot of learning, a lot of me just trying to figure stuff out so I could come correct when I'm ready, and just honestly, like it's a long journey. Being an independent artist is like, it's hard because we have to make something out of nothing almost, and it's not nothing because our talent is everything, but we can't always like. It's not like we could have just applied at the label for a record deal, and these days it's like. Record deals are not the same as what they used to be. It's not even worth it. So it's like you gotta spend money to make money.
Yeah.
You gotta work them 9 to 5s. So it was a lot of times I felt like, damn, like maybe I need to get a job. Maybe I need to really do the things my parents tried to tell me to do. But I don't know. I got to this point where I was like, nah, fuck that. I want to do where my heart is. I want to go where my heart is.
Okay. Cause you're a big advocate too for that kind of shit too, like the education, like the business. Mm-hmm. Like you do talk about that quite a bit. I do.
I try to.
Yeah,
because I feel like a lot of people don't know some of these things, and I spent a lot of time trying to learn them. Yeah. Before I stepped out into the industry for real, and I made a lot of contacts. I always had a big network. I always tried to be around people that are doing the things that I wanted to do. Or in the same industry that I wanted to do, but except they've already accomplished a bunch of stuff. Right. So I've always tried to keep people like that close to me so I could learn from them, so I could see what they're doing, how they've got there, and then I could figure out my own little potion to get to it, you know, my own plan.
And then you're gonna teach other people, or because
I'm about to start getting into it. I'm about to start getting into it. I just gotta. I just don't want to give out all the information out because you know how people get. It's like, I'm going to put all the game out. They're going to take it and act like I never gave it out. And that's okay. I'm not asking for nothing in return, but it's just when I do start doing that, I want to make sure it's legit. You know, because there's a lot of valuable information. Like, that's why I put it out in increments. I just say certain things when I feel like the times are right. But a whole course, y'all don't deserve that one yet.
Damn, that's why you're important, though. That's why you're important. You know
Thank you.
You're doing the good. You got the Wolf Wednesdays that have been going on since 3 years ago.
Almost 3 years in May.
You're teaching people the game. You advocate for women a lot.
I do advocate for women a lot. I try. It's because there'd be so many men. Yeah. You saw it last night. There was like majority men compared to how many women there are. Yeah. And it's ran by a woman. So I'm like, damn, how can I get it to where it's mostly all ladies and then it's barely any men? That's why from now on, I think I'm going to have ladies free RSVP.
You said that last night.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What were those little wolf bucks or what?
Wolf bucks.
You came a long way. Like what?
I made up. I just made it up recently.
All right, where did you start Wolf Wednesdays? Because I think I've been to like 4 different spots now at this time.
Okay, we was at Monkey Barrel.
That was on Lincoln or Larimer.
No.
Monkey Barrel.
But we were on Monkey Barrel and we moved to Larimer.
Okay. Where was Monkey Barrel? And then we
were at the Fancy Penguin. Monkey Barrel is kind of up like more north, but not like too north. It's like
I must have not been there. I didn't.
Yeah, Monkey Barrel. I don't know. You think I'm not from here the way I don't know streets in the city, but Monkey Barrel it's not like.
I think I might have been there before. Like I'm thinking about it, but I didn't go to Wolf Wednesday there.
North.
Yeah. Okay. And then you went to Larimer.
Which was a Fancy Penguin. We had one event at Gin Mill. Okay. After that, they're like, oh, we want to move Wolf Wednesdays to Gin Mill because it was so big. It really was too big for Fancy Penguin, that small-ass little venue. Right. Like, come to Gin Mill. We did one Gin Mill, and they were like, sorry, it's not going to work out no more.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, I was like, man, I don't know what we did wrong. I don't know what it was. I mean, we was making money out the door, so maybe the bar wasn't making money. Sometimes they would complain to me about that, how the bar wouldn't be making money, but the bar's making money now. So I don't know.
Right.
Sometimes I'd be like, was that really the reason? Because motherfuckers
I
was
don't know.
showing up and spending money at the doors. So it's like, but you know how sometimes
I know
they
how it
really
be,
do
though.
just be drinking water all night.
Yeah.
So I'm sure there's some truth to it.
Yeah, there's
know.
probably a little bit. They probably
But
just
it's
isn't
like-
making.
I
Enough
brought the
money.
people here.
Right.
Y'all do y'all job and maybe figure out a way to sell the
Yeah, but
drinks
get some
better.
drink
Like,
specials or something.
yeah, like you
shit.
know, you want to be making money, but maybe like they shots was kind of expensive sometimes too.
Yeah.
But then after that, then we moved to Broadway.
Broadway.
To what was that? The the Salty Dog.
Salty
Right next
Dog.
to is right next to Bar Standard.
I feel like I might have been to one of those. I don't know. The Salty Dog sounds familiar.
Right next to Bar Standard.
Okay. Maybe I didn't go.
And then we went from there to we went from Gin Mill to the 778.
778.
Then from the 778 to the Salty Dog.
Okay.
Then the Salty Dog didn't work out. We went from the Salty Dog to the Shisha Lounge,
Oh shit.
which is in the East Side.
Oh god.
Yeah, but not too deep in the East Side though. Right on the edge, like downtown, right on the edge of where the East Side and
Okay.
downtown is.
Okay.
And then now we at a River Bar.
What was your favorite spot? Never mind. Don't answer that. You gotta answer.
Honestly, the 778 was my favorite spot for a while,
shit
but
was
now I
tight.
really love River Bar.
I like the 778.
The 778
'Cause-
because we was in there able to smoke.
Well, that's exactly why.
And it was a open bar.
And it was an open bar.
Free drinks all
Free
night,
drinks,
and we was in
tip-
there smoking
yeah.
weed. People don't even know.
That was probably the best.
They don't even know. A lot of the people that come to Wolf Wednesdays now are newbies.
Right.
They don't know about the 778 days.
778 was yeah.
And we would be there till like 2 a.m.
Yeah.
I could be at River Bar till 2 a.m., but now I just don't want to.
Right. River Bar is tight. I like the atmosphere of it, but the 778 definitely had a different vibe to it. Like,
It just felt a little bit more homey because you
Yeah.
could smoke in there.
the smoking was a big thing.
Yeah. But River Bar has that back area too where you can smoke
Yeah.
in the back.
Yeah, I smoked back there.
So I'll take that. I'll take that.
It's something. It's something.
Yeah. Because one thing about them was their membership based
Who?
venue. The 778 is their membership. So
Oh,
it
yeah, yeah.
became, they were like switching out how they did their thing. So before it wasn't a membership, but then they switched to everybody needs to have a membership. So then in order to come, you would have to have a membership. We were doing like day passes. We had to figure it out. But there's like more logistics to having being able to have like the law behind being able to like smoke.
Smoking shit. Okay. Are there out in California are there places you can smoke at? Like
Maybe in LA, like low key, but not really
you
where I
said
live.
San Diego, huh?
But I don't live in San Diego now. I live in Inland Empire, the IE.
Where's that?
Right in between LA and San Diego.
Oh. Okay. And you do this back and forth thing, so I'm just gonna ask, who has the better weed?
Cali. I'm going to tell you why.
That's what I'm talking about. It'd be your niggas from your city.
I'm going to tell you why.
They don't want to stick together.
But look, I'm going to tell you why, though. The weed out here be dry.
It'd be fired up.
But I like to smoke backwoods. So dry weed in a backwood is like,
I smoke
fuck.
dry, so
That's the thing. You could work with dry weed. Dry weed is actually better for you sometimes to put in a joint.
That shit
A
be
backwood, you can't. I like it to be fluffy, like not moist, but fluffy, dense. Here it be like, motherfucking shit break down like dirt, dust. Actually, it turns. Sometimes
right
it turns
now.
to sand.
just
And you like that, huh?
hell yeah.
For me, I'm like, this shit is trash.
You gotta pick through that.
This motherfucker been sitting out with no cap on the jar. That's how the weed is out here. And I don't even mean to shit out my city like that, but because I can find weed. But I'm telling you, when I lived here, I had dispensaries I'll go to. It was specific dispensaries I'll go to find like dense weed. Like, but when I'll go to most dispensaries, I'll be like, I'm looking for something dense. Show me the stickiest stuff you have. I need
Right.
something sticky. what they're showing me was still dry. They be like, this is the best we got. Sticky, oh, that's gonna be hard for us to find. And I'm just like, man, sticky weed, fluffy weed ain't really common out here. It's all dry. I don't know if
You
it's
like
because
that
of
fluffy
climate.
shit?
It's better for the
No,
backwoods.
man.
It smoke better. It burns slower. That dry
Nah, I
shit,
don't like
it
breaking
burns
it
too
down
fast.
and shit. And that shit be hitting though.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, it do. Breaking it down does sometimes suck because it like don't break down easy. But I don't want it to break down like sand, to turn into dust.
Why not?
Fly away with every just little. You can't have no air coming by because you're gonna be losing just little pieces
Why
of
are you
weed.
smoking outside?
Even inside, somebody walk by, all your weed gonna fly away because you just broke it into sand, dirt, really.
Nah, man. Nah.
Okay.
We got the better weed.
Okay. If I would have to disagree.
I know.
Agree to disagree.
All right, we'll take that.
Okay.
I did want to talk to you about anime. You watching anime?
I do, yeah.
I'm new to this anime shit.
Ooh.
So
What are you watching right now?
Attack on Titan.
Oh,
That's how
Attack
I
on
knew-
Titan.
Yeah. Yeah.
Where are you?
I'm on the 4th season.
So what's
I done bodied
happened?
this shit. I done killed.
It's 4 seasons?
Yeah.
So you're at the end.
Yeah.
So you done seen this motherfucker go ape shit. And like
yeah.
that almost made me want to stop watching it.
What? When he went crazy?
Yeah, because I really
He's
liked
doing
him
that
as
right
a
now.
character.
He's-
Spoilers, if you ain't watched Attack on Titan, stop watching now. It might be some spoilers. Fast forward through.
Oh
Okay.
man. Hey, there's so many.
But do you remember that? Oh, I'm not even gonna tell you because I don't know if you got to that scene yet, but there's this one scene, bro. That show is so ruthless.
Yeah, it hella is. Like
But there's
that.
this one scene where like they had to kill people that was close to them. Did you see that scene yet?
They had to kill people who were close to them.
Okay, I don't even want to talk to you about it because I just want you to see that part. But it was like they just are so ruthless. It's like watching like Game of Thrones or something or Walking Dead. Like the way they be
I'm
killing
at the
characters
part,
off and
I
shit.
think I'm over here like right now where I'm at, I'm like, is that nigga Levi dead?
Oh,
'Cause my nigga Levi went hard.
Oh, Levi. He was one of my favorites. Is that your favorite character?
Low key.
Levi. I liked Aaron. Who's the girl? Who's the
Misaka
sister?
or something.
Misaka.
Yeah.
I liked her for a while. Who was my
little
favorite character?
professor
in that?
lady.
Honestly,
Who's she
Aaron
called?
was my favorite character for a while, and then I liked him.
Nah, that nigga Levi, man, that boy cold.
I liked Levi too.
What other animes like have you watched? See if I
I've
can
seen
keep up.
Demon Slayer.
I'm on that. All right, I seen that.
Demon Slayer. I watched a lot of them. I gotta list them up though. They gotta come to me. Dr. Stone,
Okay.
Fire Squad, Fire
Not that deep yet.
Squad, I think. Yeah, Fire Squad. My Hero.
I did watch that.
My Hero
That's
Academia.
my shit.
Yeah, that one's good. Well, I'm trying to think where I just got Jujutsu Kaisen.
Okay, so I'm like
That's my
5
favorite one
episodes
right
in.
now.
For real?
Yes,
your
that's
favorite
my
one?
favorite one right now. Jujutsu Kaisen. I can't wait for the next season. I think they about to drop a new season soon too. And then Demon Slayer. I really like Demon Slayer. I wasn't a fan of their most recent season, but I think the season that they're about to come out with is gonna be good.
Did you see the movie?
Yep.
Okay, I ain't
But
seen
all
that
it
yet.
was a recap of the last season and then the first episode of the new season. That's how anime is. They'll be like, new movie coming out, but it really ain't a movie.
Right.
It's just all the episodes put together.
Okay.
And then the first episode of the next season. So they could like sum it up. It's cool though. It'll give you something else to watch if you really love anime.
Yeah, I'm new into it. I watched My Hero, Demon Slayer.
Parasite is a good
I
one
haven't seen
too.
Parasite.
Put that one in your list.
I have-
That one's
I've
crazy.
seen.
I think it's on
Hunter,
Netflix. Hunter. Oh, I love Hunter.
Yeah, I
Gone.
watched that. Yeah, I'm gonna
Gone,
go.
but you know who was my favorite one? Killua.
Killua was hard though. That
bro,
nigga's a
he
killer,
was my
bro.
favorite. Bro,
Nah, I
that
like
one
Gone,
time
though.
somebody made him mad and he said, I'll kill everybody. And he
Yeah,
fucking fucked around and killed him. I said, oh, yeah, I like Killua.
He
He
was
about that.
pretty
He about
cold.
that business.
Yep. And then I watched Yu Yu Hakusho.
Haven't seen that one.
Wow, that was my favorite one.
What's it about?
Man, this shit is a classic. He's like a spirit. What's a spirit detective? Like he's going around fighting spirits in the real
Have
world.
you seen Bleach? That sounds like Bleach.
I haven't seen Bleach.
Bleach is good, but it's a lot of episodes. You gotta really love anime to start
is it
watching
like One
Bleach.
Piece?
It is like One Piece.
One Piece is
and
long.
Naruto.
I
That
haven't
one.
watched Naruto either.
Naruto's got a lot of episodes, but Bleach is good. Honestly, I went back. I watched Bleach like a month ago. Not a month ago, like a couple months ago. But I watched all the episodes,
How long is it?
and then it's like over 100 episodes.
I mean, that's not. I mean,
It's like 20 seasons.
One Piece was
24
like
seasons.
1,000 episodes. I'm like, dude.
Yeah, Bleach is gonna probably like 1,000 episodes.
1,000 episodes.
Probably
oh,
Bleach,
shit.
yeah.
Okay. And it's
But I
good,
like
though.
my boyfriend's seen it before, so he knew all the filler episodes to tell me to skip.
Okay.
So I was skipping a lot of filler. You know what filler is? Like the
yeah.
filler episodes, yeah.
So we're gonna get into these hot takes. Go ahead and pick a few of these cards.
How many?
How many you want?
Okay, we'll do this many.
Okay.
Apologizing is weak.
How you feel?
I disagree.
Why?
Sometimes you need to take accountability if you're wrong.
So okay.
I think
Yeah,
not
I think-
apologizing when you're wrong is weak.
I think it depends on the situation.
Sometimes it's like, nah, fuck that. I was wrong, but I ain't saying sorry to you.
Right.
That's true. But I also think taking accountability is strong. And not apologizing could also potentially mean not taking accountability.
You take accountability. You
I
know,
do.
women don't take accountability. That's like a thing.
I might not take accountability when it's first brought up, but when I go back and I reflect about what just happened, then I'm gonna be like, oh, you know what? Actually, that I was wrong. But maybe not at first. I might be like, nah, hell nah. I'm
How long
right and
does
you're
it take?
wrong. It could take an hour. It could take 20 minutes. It just depends on what. It could take a day, a week.
What's the
But-
longest it took for you?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
Are you like a petty lover? Like petty as fuck in love?
No.
Not okay.
Maybe I don't know what my nigga would say.
Get him on the podcast. Say.
I don't know. I'm not petty. But I will say this. If we fighting, I'm always looking forward to making up. Because I like the bond after the fight.
The bond. Okay.
Not always sex though. And I ain't always talking about sex. Like even just the like coming back together and like taking accountability and like conversating and then being like, you know, I do like that.
You like that? That's your shit.
Nah, it's just I like getting through things and knowing like we
okay.
could do this and like, you know, so I mean maybe that could be petty because, you know, sometimes, you know, you gonna fight in a relationship, but sometimes
man.
I'm like, I might pick a fight, you know, I might be a little feisty on purpose
Just to make up?
just to spice it up. Like, nah, yeah, yep. I'm standing on it. Hell yeah. I like to spice it up. I might make my nigga mad just because. Whew, I can't. That's what I'm going to go record it about tonight. I'm going to the studio. Might go.
Go make some heat. All right, what we got, man?
I'd rather live without TV than music.
Ooh.
Absolutely.
Ooh. TV or music?
I would rather live without TV. I don't even watch TV.
I watch TV.
Like, there's times where I don't even watch. Like, now I'm watching Walking Dead right now.
I've never seen that.
But I'll give all that shit up if it meant.
I guess I don't really watch TV because you can name a bunch of shit I haven't seen. But right now, I'm watching TV.
Yeah,
My new
anime.
life is
Yeah, I'm watching
different.
TV kind of right now too, actually. But before, I wasn't really watching TV.
Right. You definitely need music just to
I be
even
binge
like walk.
watching shit now
man.
sometimes.
That's what I've been doing. Like shit. I'm not coming out the house.
Dude, watch Parasite because it's not
Parasite.
that long. You can
Okay.
finish it quick.
I'm gonna watch it. Is it on Crunchyroll?
What kind of siren was that? Y'all got new sirens out here now?
I don't know. I don't even know.
The fuck? Maybe they need a new
know.
battery. That was crazy. I'd trade 5 years of my life if it meant becoming extremely attractive.
5 years forward or backwards?
I'd trade 5 years of my life if it meant becoming. Trade it for what though? If it meant becoming extremely attractive. I mean, I'm already extremely attractive, so this one like.
Yeah, I don't know about 5 years of.
What? Like go to jail for 5 years and you gonna come out looking like?
Would you do that? You go to jail for 5 years, you come out looking just great.
No, because I could do that without jail. I don't gotta trade nothing.
All right, what about you'd be 5 years older right now, but you'd be extremely attractive.
No, I'll wait. I'm not because that's gonna happen anyways. So I'll be patient.
Okay. What about going 5 years back?
I would go 5 years back potentially, maybe if I could bring certain things with me and people with me, and we could all go back and like know that we went back.
Right. Okay.
I might. This is just a little refresher, but I don't regret nothing. But
right.
5 years back, I don't know. I was a different. That's when I was 21.
Yeah. When I was 21.
I'll redo my 21st birthday. It was horrible. If I go back, I would go back just to redo my 21st birthday.
What'd you do on your 21st?
I mean, I went to Vegas. I planned this whole thing out, but things just didn't end up. I don't even want to go into that story, but man.
Tell the story, man.
My dog, let's just say I started messing with this dude, and he just like, it was good at the time, but then like I was like, I invited him to come with me and my homegirl to Vegas. It was just supposed to be me and my homegirl. So then I'm like, let's invite this guy. We invite him. Life was like hitting him hard out of nowhere, and it wasn't his fault. But life just happened to be hitting him on my birthday weekend.
Ooh.
So it was just like, man, like take that shit somewhere. And I felt bad because it wasn't his fault, but It was like, bro, like I don't know, he just ruined my birthday. And then the dog that I had got from Mexico had parvo, and they called me like the babysitter, like we just dropped the dog off at the hospital because your dog has parvo and we can't take it no more, so you need to come back. And I'm like, I just got here.
Your birthday was fucked up.
Oh, it was fucked up. Didn't go to the club, didn't really get drunk, none of that. And then this nigga like got all this shit going on in his life, all emotional and shit. It was really fucked up what was happening to him, but like, go deal with that shit.
Man,
away from me.
That sounds like a good birthday.
It was great. It was the best birthday of my life. Famous people are usually happier than regular people. Famous people are regular people.
True that. Are they happier?
No, it's not always. No, that's why they be doing drugs and shit and like trying to like, not all famous people, but some of them like, no, they be depressed because look, they get into fame before their mental health is where it needs to be.
Right.
So then they can have all this fame thinking that's going to cure all their childhood trauma and all the fucked up shit that happened to them before fame. And then they get famous and they ignore all their issues. And they just barricade it and just put a Band-Aid over it. And then one day, they motherfuckers be going through it. And we as the consumers and the listeners,
we don't even care.
We might get some good content out of it.
Right. People are fucked
It might
up.
be entertaining and we might get some good music, some good stories, some good videos that go viral, but them famous folks they're regular people though at the end of the day.
Is that fucked up how we be doing it? Because I ain't gonna lie, I be laughing sometimes. I be like, I shouldn't be laughing at
I be laughing too. I be laughing all the time. Like, really what we just had to go through, it's not trending like it was no more, but Krishan and Blueface.
Oh, yeah.
That was crazy. Very entertaining, but also very sad. Like, wow, why is this entertaining to me? Why am I so entertained by this? Why am I keeping up with it? Like, I had to think, like, I was disappointed in myself. Like, fuck. Not me wanting to know what's going to happen next.
I just wanted to see the fight.
And you know, Blueface, he's from Inland Empire. He's from the IE where I live.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's funny, too. He came into some fame, but he's like, I mean, I never been around him before, but I know people that's been around him. And I know people that's like grew up around him too. Yeah. And he's just like a regular person too.
Sure,
like he got all these
like
views, but they regular. They regular motherfuckers. The difference is maybe they just got more money than us.
Everybody except Kanye. not regular.
Yeah, he not regular. I'll give you that. They just had an interview. His daughter Northwest, her first interview. Did you see that? She just like her daddy.
That's funny.
Go look it up. She just like her daddy.
I'm gonna go see that shit.
Yeah, because the interviewer's name was Jhazzy. It was real funny. Another little girl.
Okay,
that little Jhazzy girl. Yeah.
I didn't even know I was at
Go
work.
look
I
at it.
scrolled
It's
past
so funny. No, go look at it. The Dorf is funny, bro. She's like her daddy. Oh yeah, that was it. That's all we got.
Let's see. Yeah. Okay. I'm at 10. Get like 2 more, maybe 1, 2. I don't matter.
It's always worth it to leave the party earlier than everybody else.
That's me.
I know though, cause sometimes I do be in them groups where I know the people throwing the party, so they kicking everybody out, but I'll be like, I'm good though, right?
Oh yeah, in that situation,
you feel me? In that situation, that's when the party really starts. You know, when all the random people go.
Right.
You know.
But so I do leave parties early sometimes.
It is better. It is better to
depending on the situation
to leave the party earlier. I think before shit gets.
I feel responsible when I do it. Something like that.
I don't party like that though. So do I want to leave the club before the lights come on?
I think that's more what I'm thinking of is the club.
Yeah. Do I want to leave before they?
Right. Yeah.
And then I'm trying to maneuver through the crowd. Absolutely. Workplace dating is appropriate. No, I don't think so.
How you feel about? Have you ever been in a workplace?
Yeah, I have. I worked a lot of 9 to 5s. I did. I worked in a lot of work environments. Yes.
How'd that go?
It was real easy money. It was great. I learned a lot from working in call centers. I learned how to talk to people. I learned how to convince people things. I learned how to be able to improvise. I learned a lot of things having those call center jobs, but that shit, I'll go home, I have dreams about my motherfucking script.
Oh my God.
I wake up, I just be thinking, and then the script will come to my head. At that point, that's when I knew, like, oh no, hell no.
I can't do
These
this.
motherfuckers are trying to get me. They trying to turn me into a slave.
Right.
Think, sleep, and drink the job. Like, nah, hell no.
And fuck a job. All right, so what do you want to say to the people before we get up out of here?
Man, shout out to Wolf Wednesday. Shout out to my Wolf Pack. Shout out to Boof's Basement. Thank you so much for keeping Boof's Basement alive. This means so much for the city, really. So thank you so much for having me here. Shout out to Wolf Wednesday. Shout out to my Wolf Pack. Shout out to anybody that's ever been supporting me in my path, but also supporting Wolf Wednesdays, because we're one, but it is 2 different things. You can support Wolf Wednesdays without supporting Jhazzy Wolf. So to the ones that have supported both, oh my gosh, I truly adore you. Thank you so much. And I wouldn't be where I am without y'all support.
So there you have it.